I hear my dad's old car coming down the street. It was an old Subaru, and it was distinctly loud, and I can hardly contain my excitement. I grab my glove, and before he can hardly even walk in the door, I'm tossing the glove to him and saying, "Let's go play catch, Dad." There's never excuses. His response was, "Let's go." My name is Nathan Rueckert, and I'm the founder and owner of the Baseball Seams Company. I tear apart old tattered baseballs and create unique, meaningful pieces of artwork out of those baseballs. Yeah, the whole idea started after watching the World Series back in 2001. If you remember, President Bush famously threw out the first pitch in New York about a month and a half after the tragic events of 9/11, and for me it was a moment that transcended sports, and for whatever reason the idea to make an American flag out of old tattered baseballs popped into my head. And so I took a few old baseballs from practice, tore apart the leather and seams, crafted into what I was picturing in my head, and the first one I made was absolutely beautiful. And from there it just kind of morphed into, what am I going to do with this? And what are my next steps? I wasn't really thinking at that time of a business, but it quickly morphed into that. Yeah, as a sole proprietor and small business owner, through the years have found myself wearing, all the hats. It's a ton of hard work, it's a lot of long hours, and it's a lot of intentionally figuring out, what am I going to do tomorrow to make sure that I can still be the best dad that I can, the best husband that I can, and also grow this business in a way that I can be proud of. What I'm doing is tied so closely to what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about baseball. I'm passionate about what baseball represents, it being more than a game, it being family, it being traditions passed down. And even though I'm juggling a lot of hats, even though it's a lot of late nights, even though there's a lot of responsibilities that I'm taking on by even doing this, I wouldn't change it for the world.